to the Sunday edition of the Sports Nerds on the Sports Nerds Network for March 8th, 2026. I am your host, Scott the Sports Nerd Wright, along with my co-host tonight, former sports writer Ken Koslow and Professor Wayne Lynch. Tonight we will discuss the top sports stories of the week and at times the not so top stories. So buckle up, grab a beverage, and enjoy. We are live each and every Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. If you missed the live broadcast, you can watch the replays on Spotify, Facebook, my Twitter account, and on the blockchain via Peak D. Tonight, I don't know where Elliot is. He's not here. I have reached out. I don't know what's going on. He might be doing something else. He may not feeling well. I don't know. Regardless, we're here. Ken and Wayne is here. I'm here, and we're going to do a show. Before we get into the meat of it, guys, I need to take some time to, on a personal note, to speak about a friend of mine. He and his wife have been friends for 11 years. She at one time, Bridget, and the names are Bridget and Stephen McGee. Bridget was at one point in time my boss with the company that I'm currently with. She had headhunted me out of the customer service area of Mid-America to get me into claims processing, and it was the best move I ever made. The sad part is Wednesday night into Thursday morning, there was an altercation a few blocks from where I live at a place called Wally's Pool Hall here in Lakeland. Stephen was outside and he got into a confrontation with a guy. And it was an African American gentleman. Doesn't matter, but he was trying. But the Stephen. What's funny about Steve is he had a grill. Okay, now it's 3-0 Buffalo. Jesus Christ. Anyway, he had a gold grill in his mouth, and the gentleman had wanted made he made exception to his mouth. And let me just say, Steve is one of the nicest people you're ever going to want to meet. Hang on a second. I forgot to go live on Facebook. Son of a bitch. God damn it. And he's 47 years old, 48 years old. And he was outside the bar. And again, like I said, they got into an altercation. Back and forth pushing. Now, Steve was the kind of guy who was one to de-escalate issues and not start them.
Yeah.
Okay. He was I don't know how to explain it, but he was the kind of person that would see the better of each of people and not try to get into confrontations and cause problems. The problem with this, though, is the individual he got into a discussion with, and it was actually an argument, decided he was better than Steve because Steve, was a white boy as far as that is concerned, with a grill, and he took exception to that because he was trying to be you put in your colorful metaphor here, okay? And push come to shove, the individual pushed Steve, walked away, and then stopped, turned around, and shot my friend Steve 3 times. Steve returned. He had his own way. He had his own handgun with him, and he returned fire, but missed him. The issue is that my friend passed away that night because of the gunshots.
Wow.
They have since caught the guy, and he is in custody. But I have lost a really good friend, and his widow is distraught. His widow is she's going through rough times right now, as you can imagine.
Well, no doubt.
They have been together since they were in. Like I said, he was 48. They've been together since she was 14 years old. Wow. So the only man she's ever been with, the only love she's ever had, and it's really a sad situation. And I am. It's just it's a rough situation. Hi, Elliot. Good to see you.
Hey.
And with all that being said,
death is always a rough situation.
It is, Elliot. Mm-hmm. But for this to happen to one of the nicest guys I've ever known, and it just being a heat of the moment thing, makes it so sad.
Well, I know about the in the moment thing because I lost a great friend when he was 15 years old, my oldest son. So yeah, I understand the sudden impact when you least expect it.
Yeah.
Condolences to whoever we're talking about.
Yeah.
But
while we're on the subject, I lost a good friend this week too.
You lose a friend every week, Ken.
I know. You guys better be careful because
being your friend might be a bad thing.
It may be.
Wow.
Watch your bags. No, Hans Bryson was 75 years old, and I'd known him for better part of 25 years, and he was one of the ones that helped me out when I was the president of our high school alumni association, and he was a police officer for the city of Dallas for more than 38 years, and he was a motorcycle officer, in fact, but he did some detective work on the side too. So, but he had been in bad health here lately, and he passed away last Sunday. So I'll have his funeral to go to.
Hi, Ron.
Hi, Ron. I'll have his funeral to go to in the next couple of weeks. But shout out to Hans's family and friends, and shout out to Steven also. It's never easy to lose your friends, and I'm getting to be more than acquainted with that feeling, and it's not a good one.
Yeah.
Hey, my apologies for being late, but I didn't know there was a time change last night until.
You guys don't have a time change.
You would have been here an hour sooner, Elliot.
Well, while we're
Crystal
talking about,
came in and said, "You do know that the show's on right now." I go, "It's only 4:30." She's like, "Time change last night?"
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, while we're talking about certain
Indiana.
things, while we're talking about certain things, I personally would just like to say happy heavenly birthday to my mother.
Yes.
Whose birthday is today.
Yes, I did see that, Wayne.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mom.
For those that are in the chat, I do want to. I'm going to be selfish here. There has been a GoFundMe set up for Bridget, so she can bury her husband. And if you are so inclined, this is the link. I put it in the Facebook chat. This is the link for the GoFundMe. It's she's going through a rough time. Again, like I said, she was with this man since she was 14 years old. She is in her early 40s at this point, so damn near 30 years. Okay.
How old
and again, like I said, I've known Bridget for 11 years. She was my boss. She recruited me. She got me into processing claims with Mid America. I've been at this job now for 11 years. And it's just a rough situation. Steve didn't deserve this. He was a nice guy. He was more inclined to de-escalate situations than increase it. And I mean, despite his outward looks, he was his outward looks are and the antithesis of who he was as a person. He may have looked like a bum. He may have looked rough around the edges, but he was the nicest guy. He really was, and he cared about people. Bridget and he had 5 children. The youngest is 10. The oldest is almost 30. And it's just. I mean, I played pool with Bridget last year. You guys know, I was on a pool league last year, and she was the captain of the team that I played with. And I just want to say that I'm really sad.
What exactly happened? I mean, I know I got here late, so I don't.
Right. Well, basically, what happened was Stephen got into an altercation and a verbal argument with an African American male because he was having issues with Steve because Steve had a gold grill. He's always had it as long as I've known him. Okay. And the guy thinks he was trying to insert your metaphor here. And he took umbrage with it. They got into a verbal confrontation outside the bar. At one point in time, I get to the point where Steve says, "Screw this! I'm just going to de-escalate it." Put his hands up, walk backwards. The suspect pushed him, turned around, started to walk away, stopped, turned around, and put 3 bullets in him.
Oh, shit.
Steve had his own weapon. He tried to shoot. He shot 3 times as well as he was going down, but missed him. The suspect then at that point got into his car and left. Did not come back. The police were able to find him by 10 p.m. Thursday night, which was because the incident took place at 12:30 Thursday morning, but they managed to get him less than 24 hours after the incident, and he has been arrested. He's in Bartow Jail or Polk County Jail, so to speak, and it's just a sad situation, man. I've known this man for a long, long, long time, and he was so good to Bridget. They were so good with each other. And I've loved her like a sister for over 10 years, and this is just a sad situation. Like I said, I posted a GoFundMe in there so that she can bury her husband. I've checked in with her. She's doing okay. She says, "I'm just here going through the motions." She is torn up, and she doesn't have she has a very limited income as far as that goes. So that's why the GoFundMe was set up to help her bury Steve, to dignify the burial. So I have been in and out of crying all week, but it's very personal for me.
Was he dead on arrival when we got him to the hospital?
He went to the hospital and he died in the hospital.
Okay.
They tried, despite life-saving attempts by first responders in Lakeland, they transported him to Lakeland Regional, where he passed away.
Yeah.
But it's just the impact to Bridget is just, unimaginable.
Yeah.
She's now a single mother and she doesn't know what to do. So,
how many kids do they have?
They had 5.
Ooh.
Ranging in ages from 10 to 29. They've got adult children, but she still has a 10-year-old in the house. So, it's rough. He didn't work, but he was a recovering alcoholic. But it doesn't change the fact that he was a good guy. He was a really good guy who loved Bridget very much. And it is what it is. So sorry to bring the show down at the start. But I wanted to make a statement because of my friend Bridget. So anyway, on to other things. Guys, how we doing tonight? Good to see you, Ron.
Good to see you. Good to be here.
It's been a while.
Yes,
so we're
sir.
going to have some hockey talk. First of all, let me ask you, what is your reflection and opinion on the Olympics?
I've had an opportunity to look it over, and at the end of the day, you have to score goals.
Yep.
You know what? The U.S. team did what they needed to do. They were perhaps and arguably the best team in the round robin portion.
Right.
And in the quarterfinals, semifinals, they did have a scare. They had to go to overtime. But you can't say enough about the Hughes brothers or that lineup as a whole. And I will also add that I thought that the Tkachuk brothers kept their noses clean, which is really, really good.
What Jack Hughes was the star of the Olympics, and I love the picture of him with the American flag over his shoulder, him with his mouth wide open, so you could see the broken tooth, the blood, the whole 9 yards. That was
what? That right there, there are so many Canadian stories that mimic what Jack Hughes went through, being hurt and then coming back and being the hero. And that's exactly what Jack Hughes did. You can argue all kinds of stuff. Team Canada had their chances. I mean, you got Nathan McKinnon just missing. You got Connor McDavid just missing. You had so many great opportunities. You know, for me, the most touching part about it, and yes, there's obviously a lot of controversy in the post-Olympics when it comes to the USA hockey.
Yep.
But for me, immediately after the game, it was the recognition of Johnny Gaudreau, the bringing out of his kids, the acknowledgement of him as a player, still heartwarming. I'm Canadian, and it's heartwarming to me.
Yes.
One of the best memes that I saw is a ghost image of Johnny Gaudreau sticking his stick out in a defensive play to knock the puck away from Nathan McKinnon and the open net.
Yep.
I saw that.
To me, like that's huge. USA men's hockey should be very, very proud of their achievement. It's been 40 years in the making. I think I read somewhere out of NHL American-born hockey players, there are only 36, and they're not even active, but there are 36 NHL American-born players with a gold medal. Now you can add another 40 to that list.
Yeah, and it's the first time the U.S. has won the gold medal since 1980.
Correct. Lake Placid, Miracle on Ice.
Placid and the Miracle on Ice.
Jack Hughes had a hat trick yesterday for New Jersey.
Yeah, he did for New Jersey. Yeah, he did. You're right. You're right, Ken. I remember seeing that he had a hat trick last night. So yeah. But I mean, it was emotional for the United States, because it had been so long since Lake Placid, and it was just. I don't know that it had as much meaning as the Lake Placid, because all the players in 1980 were amateurs. They were not professional players.
Right.
Okay. And they beat the Soviets, which was the juggernaut in hockey at that point in time when it comes to Olympic hockey.
Well, don't kid yourself. There's also the political overtones of 1982, right? So it wasn't just a case of USA winning on ice. It was the USA defeating their most hated public rival.
Just shortly after, it was just after the Soviets going into Afghanistan as well, which added even more issue to it. So,
plus, it was also just after all of our hostages were taken in Iran.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
So it was a moment for everybody at that point in time. I mean, I was 13 when it happened. 13 years old.
College.
And I mean, it was funny because the game wasn't broadcast live. It was tape delayed.
Tape delayed.
Okay.
Yep.
But Al Michaels will be forever remembered in Do You Believe in Miracles? He'll be always remembered for that. One of the best calls ever in Olympic hockey, if
That'll
not
be on
the
his
best.
headstone. That'll be on his headstone when he passes.
Yep.
You believe in miracles?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
His
congrats.
legacy.
All right, congrats to U.S.
Well,
hockey for winning the gold.
Let's not forget. In 1980, they beat the Russians in the semifinal game.
Correct. It was not
Finland
the gold
to win
medal
the gold.
game. You are correct,
Yeah,
Wayne.
they had to beat Finland.
They had to beat Finland in
get
the
the gold.
game. Correct. Yes. Coming from behind once again
Yep.
to beat Finland because they were down.
So
Hey, is that Jack Hughes picture your Norman Rockwell there, Scott?
What's that?
Your hockey Norman Rockwell?
Jack Hughes picture? No, I don't know. I don't know. I much prefer the Lightning holding the Stanley Cup as far as that's concerned. But
That ain't gonna happen anytime soon.
Not after drafting Corey Perry,
Yeah, well,
trading for him.
yeah, trading for him. Well, the Bolts are down
Gift that
14
keeps
Buffalo
giving.
right now in the second period. So
Okay, real quickly,
Go
what
ahead.
is going on with Buffalo? Where are the Buffalo fans that are always wondering what's going on with sports in Buffalo? The Buffalo Sabres are on a 6-game winning streak right now. They've got 82 points. They're tied for top spot. This game tonight means that the Buffalo Sabres will take over top spot.
it's 4-2
And-
in the second period right now, Wayne or Ron.
Yeah,
The
they'll take
Sabres
over
are up.
top spot in the Atlantic Division in the
Yep.
Eastern Conference.
Yep.
But yeah, it's amazing what Buffalo is doing. Perhaps 1 or 2 years after really being flat on their face, they got rid of Jack Eichel, moved him to Vegas, and somehow, some way, they've been making improvements ever since. Their goals against differential, again, one of the tops in the league. They're plus 31, so they're pretty stingy giving up goals.
Right.
But yeah, the biggest tell, of course, 63 games played, 82 points, soon to be 64 and 84.
well, you said they
the
were flat.
game's
You
not
said they
over
were
yet,
flat.
Ron. Don't get ahead of yourself. I mean, it's 4-2 right now, but I mean, and there's been more fights than goals in this game at this point in time.
Hey, Ron, you said they were flat. No, they were a laughing stock 2 years ago.
Yeah, a couple
Oh,
of years ago,
Yeah.
Buffalo was what Vancouver Canucks are this year.
Hey, just like Vancouver, they're laughing stock in the NHL.
Hey, the last time I remember Buffalo being relevant, they had Don Luce on the team.
Is that a long time ago, Elliot?
That's like 1970s shit right there.
That's one.
All right, and true to
Buffalo's gonna be beating
Scott,
Stanley Cup
the
Finals.
Tampa Bay Lightning have just scored.
Yes, yes. Go Bolts!
Who was their center? Guy Perreault or some shit like that?
Gil Perot.
There you
Gilbert Perreault.
go. Gilbert Perreault,
Gilbert
that was-
Perot, yeah.
yeah, there you go.
5 minutes to go in the second period. It's 4-3.
Don Luce. Perreault. Who was the other guy on that line? Yeah, that's the last time I remember Buffalo Sabres being relevant.
Well, you must have remembered them when they had Dominic Hasek, because don't forget they made it to the Stanley Cup Finals.
Oh,
with him.
yeah.
Yeah.
I probably wasn't following hockey at all during that time.
Yeah,
forget I moved
that
I moved
is
from New York
still
to Arizona.
perhaps-
It's not like hockey capital here.
that finals, Ken, you'll remember that's probably perhaps one of it is one of the top 10, but if it's not number one, it's definitely up there as far as controversial finals with Brett Hall's skate in the blue paint, scoring an overtime goal that determined the Stanley Cup champion.
Yep. I do remember. I stayed up all night long watching that game because it was in double overtime. Or was it triple overtime?
Might have been triple.
Triple overtime, yeah. But yes, I remember he, as I recall, he may have been pushed into there by one of the Sabres defensemen.
Right.
I guess it depends if you're a Dallas Stars fan
Exactly.
or a Buffalo Sabres fan.
Well, Dominic
Hasek
Hasek is one of the greatest goalies of all time. So
I remember back when I was a hockey fan in my teen years.
Yeah.
And one time I watched a game that was 8 overtimes. 8.
I saw one of those.
I'm not that dedicated.
not that dedicated.
Okay.
I was at that time.
I remember a playoff game between, I want to say Pittsburgh and the Islanders, and it went like 4 or 5 overtimes.
Yeah, that must have been that series where the Islanders were down 3-0, came back and tied it.
Yeah.
Game 7 was in Philly, and they brought out Kate Smith.
She sang the national anthem.
Crappy ass.
Like he's saying, "God bless America."
Yeah, she sang "God Bless America," and we lost like everybody else did when she did that.
Right.
The fat lady sang.
We tried to throw a curveball. Ed Westfall came out and gave her a bouquet of flowers. You know? But it didn't work. We lost 4-0.
Right.
So you guys talk about overtime games that you've watched. I'm going to try and top that, because not only did I watch a 5 overtime period game, it was a semifinal game in a championship series for junior A hockey, but I'm playing the music, and I have a mindset that I cannot play the same song twice in a game. So I had to play music.
The old collection?
8
really expanded your repertoire there, didn't it, Ron?
8.
Hey, they didn't have streaming back then, did they?
Pardon me? No, there wasn't streaming back there, and that was 2017.
You were already in trouble.
That was 2007, the Prince George Spruce Kings and the Aurora Tigers. It was a 2-1 final, and it took till a 5th overtime period for the winning goal.
Good grief.
You're saying there was no shootout at that point. It was all overtime time, right?
Yeah, well, playoff hockey, right? I mean, that was 2007. I think that was even before they introduced shootouts in the NHL.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you said it was 2007.
Yes.
So basically, you start off maybe playing a little rock and roll, maybe a little soul, a little hip hop, and then at the end of period 5, you had to go back to classical music, or what?
I'm digging through my archives to find something. Yes.
I mean, Facebook was like an infant back then, weren't they?
Yep.
I think I actually started my Facebook account because of that tournament.
Wow.
Well, actually, it was before Facebook. It was MySpace. Remember?
MySpace.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, I never got into MySpace.
And then everybody switched over to
Dude.
Facebook. MySpace went down by the.
Why do we do this to ourselves? We always date ourselves.
Because we're old, Ron. All of us are old.
We got no other choice but to talk about our wayward years.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, I remember what was around.
We can still remember them.
I remember what was around. It was Napster. Napster was around.
There you go. There you go.
Yes.
I use it as a memory. I use it as a memory test sometimes. You know what I mean?
Netscape. Anybody remember Netscape? Come on.
Oh
Netscape.
yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
You're the reason why Bruce Springsteen's Glory Days song is still so popular.
Before we move forward, shout out to all the people online. My brother Tim, my sister.
Your brother
Patricia.
Tim is there, so it's been
In other words, the entire Lynch family. What's up, peoples?
The entire family is in the house. Yes, you are correct.
Let's just get it all out of the way in one group.
Right?
If we wait here, the show might end by the time you get through the roll call.
How do you? I mean, one more thing, Ron, before we get to actually, there is NFL news we're going to talk about, but one more thing. What do you think of where the NHL is now, as far as the teams that are looking the best, as far as points, as far as records are concerned? What do you see?
Well, this one's going to be quite. This is interesting. So we're down to about an average of 20 games remaining for all the teams. Some of them have 19, some of them have 21, but we're looking at 20 games remaining. Regular season is going to end on April the 16th. Playoffs expected to start on April the 18th. what we're looking at is I'm going to throw you a little bit of a curveball, but what we're looking at is this could be the first time after 9 consecutive playoff appearances, the Toronto Maple Leafs don't actually make it. Now, there's an argument to be said that they've never really made the playoffs because only one out of those 9 did they ever win a round, and that was against the Tampa Bay Lightning.
All right. Tie ball game, baby. Yes. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Ron.
It's not a ball game, dude. They play with a puck.
So the Toronto Maple Leafs, I mean, they are looked to be the longest current running team to have consecutive playoff appearances. Are not going to make it. But perhaps even more shocking is the 2-time defending Stanley Cup champions don't look like they can make it.
Yeah, they're not playing very well right now.
No. So right now, when you look at the Florida Panthers,
does not break my heart at all.
No. Right now, for the Florida Panthers, when you look at it, they are 10 points out of a wild card spot.
Wow.
Again, remember, there's only 20 games left. There's a saying that as the games start to wind down, playing 500 hockey is not good enough. You got to play 600 hockey or 700 hockey. And the Florida Panthers just have not been able to do that. They're barely over 500 at 516. But that in itself is a little bit interesting because when you look at the West versus the East, you have some really weird things going on. The Colorado Avalanche running away with stuff, 95 points. Dallas Stars right there with 86. Minnesota Wild with 85. There's 3 teams that have over 85 points. Every one of those would be tops in the East. Okay, out of those 3. The problem is when you start looking at the other teams, the Anaheim Ducks, the Vegas Golden Knights, the Edmonton Oilers, 73, 72, 68. They wouldn't even be in the running for a wild card spot right now.
Correct. I mean, how are the Anaheim Ducks winning the Pacific Division? I mean, it looks like every team.
They are winning the Pacific Division because nobody else can do anything. They right now, it's so odd because you look at a team like the Vegas Golden Knights, they've got 14 extra points because of overtime losses. And you look at some of the stuff that's going on in the West and you have to question yourself, is this going to turn into an extremely lopsided Stanley Cup Finals when the two finally cross over and meet for that championship game? Because you have to remember, you're going to have teams like Tampa Bay, Buffalo Sabres, Carolina Hurricanes, and even the New York Islanders when you think about it.
You forgot my Detroit Red Wings.
The Detroit Red Wings, they keep battling with the Montreal Canadiens for that top wildcard spot or the last playoff spot in the Atlantic Division. But yeah, so the Detroit, where I was going with that is outside of the Tampa Bay Lightning, when's the last time you really had the Buffalo Sabres or even the Montreal Canadiens in playoff conversation? When was the last time you had the Carolina Hurricanes or the New York Islanders in playoff conversation? The teams that are missing, Pittsburgh Penguins, they're there, they're holding on. But you got Evgeny Malkin that's got a 5-game suspension for his cross-check. You've got Sidney Crosby, who's still injured from the Olympics. You've got teams like Philadelphia Flyers, the Washington Capitals, even the New Jersey Devils. I already mentioned the Florida Panthers. These teams are not going to make it to the postseason.
Right.
So it's a really, really weird configuration right now. There's teams that are not expected to be playoff contenders that are absolutely playoff contenders. And we saw it during the recent trade deadline where some of the teams that you didn't expect to be sellers were finally sellers. They acknowledged that they're not going to do very well. And so they got rid of pieces to hopefully build for the future.
Well, Ron, having said all that, you forgot one important stat. You forgot to mention that Colorado has the best record, which means they'll lose in the second round.
I did mention that they had the best record, but I did not mention
Wayne,
that they're going to lose.
If they win the
second
President's Trophy, they'll lose in the first round. I'm just
First
saying.
round. Okay.
round. Yeah, they'll lose in the first round, and they'll lose to the Edmonton Oilers again.
It might be like Toronto against Columbus and get swept.
Oh, the Lightning. That was the Lightning, Elliot. Not Toronto. It was the Lightning.
I meant Tampa.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, the Blue Jackets took them out.
Toronto doesn't know what a President's Cup is.
If you're a Dallas Stars fan, I can say Colorado can have the President's Cup. We don't want it. So. But I wouldn't add that we're now level 2-2 with Chicago.
Yeah.
And our last goal was scored by Maverick Bork with an assist from the newcomer, Michael Bunting, we just got from Nashville.
There you go.
There are two awards in the NHL that teams or people don't want to win, but obviously will take the trophy. One of them is the President's Trophy, because so many times that President's Trophy team is out first or second round. The other one is the Jack Adams Trophy, which is awarded to the Coach of the Year. It always seems that the Coach of the Year is fired within 2 seasons after winning.
I think NHL needs to change the trophy name from away from President's Trophy, because then Donald Trump's going to think it's his.
Yeah.
There you go.
I have an idea for a new trophy, Ron. I want to call it the Corey Perry Trophy.
The Corey Cup.
Well, yeah. It's not Cinderella anymore. It's Corey Perry. But Corey Perry has one of the 3 goals for the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight.
Yep, he does.
And it's all tied up, baby. 4-4. Boom. Let's go. Anyway.
Hey, so I started printing T-shirts, Wayne. Check this out.
Nice. Yes.
Old Pueblo.
Yep.
They call
liking
Tucson the Old Pueblo.
Yeah, I'm liking it.
And then
On the back is what? William
Pueblo
Hall.
faithfuls.
Who's William Hall, Elliot?
he was
William
the vice
Hall.
president of this chapter,
Okay.
and he was shot and killed.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Mm.
I know how that is.
So, every time they have the games and stuff, they have this big frame with a jersey, a San Francisco jersey, and his name on the back of it.
Yep.
As a memorial to him. I think he was one of the founders of this chapter.
Yeah.
And so they do the barbecues in his name.
Okay. Good.
And so I made that. I made this shirt too. Jesus with a bunch of words, and then on the back is the Lord's Prayer.
Yep.
Sweet.
Since we have transitioned to football, what do you guys think of the Max Crosby trade?
I hated it.
Baltimore has regained the defense.
And Aaron Rodgers retired.
Has he retired? Really?
When he heard Crosby was coming, he retired.
Yeah, that was a meme. Yes, I know that. It's not truth. It's just a rumor. But yeah. It's fake news. Yeah.
That threw him further into his darkness retreat.
Yeah, but you got to feel bad for Joe Burrow, because he's got to face Myles Garrett twice, TJ Watt twice, and now Max Crosby twice during the season.
That's too bad. He's in the AFC. We ain't got to worry about him. Except for once every 3 or 4 years.
Every 4 years.
I mean, it's a good deal for Max Crosby. He gets to go. He gets to be with a contender.
But he still has Mike McCarthy. Oh no, that's the other guy.
Yeah, no, not Mike McCarthy. No,
McCarthy's in Pittsburgh.
Was it Jesse Minter? No.
Yeah, Jesse Minter. Well, basically,
Jesse
Baltimore
Minter,
now, as far as I'm concerned, is the front runner to win that division. But of course, we know that they'll lose in the playoffs because they'll stop running the ball and start passing it when they get to the playoffs. So,
well, no, I don't know, Wayne. That was under John Harbaugh, so we'll see what happens with the new head coach. So, that is yet to be seen.
Yeah, well, don't forget, Jesse Minter is a defensive guy. So,
but one thing's guaranteed: Cleveland's not winning that division.
No. I'm never. I don't even have an inkling of thinking Cleveland's going to win that division. So, I'm a realist. I'm a realist, not a fantasy guy. So it is what it is.
Well, I read reports that Todd Monken really likes Shedeur Sanders, so you may not have to deal with number 4.
Well, no. Now number 4 may still be in the picture. There's going to be a competition, so we'll see what happens.
He just restructured his contract.
Well, it was inevitable that they were going to restructure his contract. That's how they've been planning on it to free up cap space. Yeah. So I mean, it's not a surprise. I posted an article that one of the Browns beat writers wrote about it, and it's been expected. So it's not so much of a shock, nor is it so much of a Jesus God, get rid of this guy moment. It's just the way the finances go with the NFL.
So they're just kicking the can down the road with Deshaun Watson.
Yes, exactly. I do hope that number 4 never sees another game as a Brown in his career. So but I'm hoping we'll see. I am a big Shedeur Sanders fan.
You weren't in the beginning.
And you know what? There was a rumor out there also that Russell Wilson visited Berea this week. So who knows? I don't know.
So basically, if you get Russell Wilson, you'll have basically 2 washed up QBs.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, they'll have put all 3 together. They'll have 0.82 of a quarterback.
There you go, Elliot. Thank you very much. You're correct.
That's total disrespect right there, and I enjoy the hell out of it.
Other news in the NFL: Conner is staying with the Cardinals. James Conner is staying with the Cardinals.
James Conner, yeah, yep.
Well, when he found out that Kyler Murray's leaving, he decided to stay.
Mac is returning to the Chargers.
1-year deal.
On a 1-year deal.
That's all he can do nowadays is 1-year deal.
Yep.
He's got to think about it next year.
The Eagles have given defensive tackle Davis a record extension. Cowboys tender on Aubrey as far as their kicker is concerned. And the Ravens have re-signed quarterback Huntley, Boo Huntley, or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
No. But the 49ers re-signed Eddie Pinheiro.
I did see that too, Elliot. Yes, you are correct. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Your favorite kicker of all time. Yes, I got it.
Pinheiro.
He's not my favorite kicker of all time, but as I've stated many times on this show, I'm better than Jake Moody. And I've never kicked a field goal.
And you're 60-odd years old, too. So
God willing, in a couple of weeks,
I'll be 62. I know a couple of one-leg guys that are better than Jake Moody.
Didn't George Blanda kick until he was 60 years old? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Then what's his name? Have a half a foot?
That'd be Tom Dempsey.
Tom Dempsey.
And he still kicked better than Jake Moody.
That ain't saying much, Elliot.
Hey, Ron, quit flipping the Hab sign, man. I'm getting vertigo.
Right?
I didn't realize that was happening live. I was hoping that was happening off the screen.
We notice everything, Ron.
There you go.
Saying, okay.
Won't be happening again.
Okay.
I'm like, get the Hab sign up there. Then he flipped it. I'm like, I'm getting vertigo looking at this sign.
The camera went and flipped it, so I had to fix the image.
Are any of you guys watching the World Baseball Classic?
Yes.
I watched Ozzie Albies hit that 3-run homer for the Netherlands over Nicaragua.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was literally the only at bat I've seen in the World Baseball Classic, and it was a home run by an Atlantic Braves.
I'll tell you something. That's the first time they have had a walk-off home run in the history of the World Baseball Classic.
Yes,
that was the very first one.
Very first one. And I saw. I take that back. I didn't see the home run, but I saw the aftermath of him rounding the bases. Aaron Judge, when they played Brazil.
Yeah.
Only thing I saw was when Aaron Judge waved Bryce Harper over and said, "Come here, boy. We need to talk."
I've seen both U.S. games. and it took a while to get them started against Britain, but they finally got it going, and they mowed the grass. But
Well, they were down 1-0, and they had a home run saving catch by one of their outfielders as well.
They were down 1-0 after the first pitch.
Yep.
Yep.
But they still won 9-1 in that game. So.
9-1, yeah.
I
They
don't
won
think
15-5 and 9-1.
I don't think Juan Soto's having too much fun with the Dominican team.
Tarek Skubal is mulling whether or not he wants to pitch for the U.S.
He pitched last night.
Did he pitch last night?
Yeah, he did. He
First
pitched
three
last
innings.
night.
Yeah.
So much for debating.
First 3 innings. That may be the only time he gets to pitch in the tournament, but at least he went to go last night.
And Aaron Judge is just Aaron Judge. That's
Yep.
just the way that works.
Like I said, I didn't see the home run. I just saw him when he touched home plate. I was like, well, he must have crushed one.
One of the
Yeah, he did.
Right. This is
right-handed
Oh,
hitters.
Schwarber.
all right.
Carl Schwarber destroyed one last night.
Right. Well, he's having second thoughts about leaving the team after his start on Saturday.
Right.
So he's considering a second start for the U.S.
Skubal, yeah.
Or going back to here in Lakeland to continue spring training with the Tigers. So that's where he's at with
we got
that.
Skeens going tomorrow night against Mexico.
Paul Skeens.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that'll be, if he throws 90 pitches, 75 of them will be over 100 miles an hour.
Pat McAfee's man crush.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Yeah. He's also going to be facing Randy Arozarena too. He's playing for Mexico.
Yep. Yeah, he's a naturalized citizen of Mexico now.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
The only other thing.
The one thing I will say about Brazil that threw me off is I saw a lot of Japanese ending last names for the Brazilian team.
Right?
I was confused by that.
You didn't hear Japan invaded Brazil?
I was a little confused. I was like, when I first looked, I was like, because their manager's Japanese, he walked out to the mound. I'm like, am I watching Brazil or am I watching Japan? I got confused for like a split second.
Brapan, you watching Brapan, yo?
Brapan.
Giselle.
All right. The only thing I've got is on the NBA. God, the Cavs looked terrible today. I watched the first half of that game and he just looked awful. They were 2 of 20 something from 3. They got beat by the Celtics by 11 points. I don't know if that means they're not ready for prime time or not, but they certainly look terrible today. Very terrible.
I'd be concerned if I were you, Scott, because it looks like with James Harden on the team, they're starting to get into playoff mode now, as opposed to.
No, they're starting to get into playoff first round elimination mode.
Hello. Thank you, James Harden.
Nobody fears the beard anymore, man. Come on. And you know what? I'm not even gonna front like that. My Knicks played like shit against the Lakers today.
Right. Yep. They lost to the Lakers. You are correct.
They couldn't hit water if they fell out of a boat.
There you go. They lost. Yeah, they lost.
After they blew out Denver by 39 on Friday.
Right. They got slapped today.
Yeah, they got slapped.
Oh,
without LeBron on the roster, by the way.
Well, that probably helped them.
Yeah, that's why the Lakers won.
That's why they won.
Oh, before I forget, I was talking to my brother Tim, and with Charlotte being on the roll that they've been on lately, 1, I may have to eat my words, and 2, he said that Charlotte, don't be surprised if they win that division, the what is it? They play in the Southeastern division, whatever the division is, and probably move up to the 6th spot in the overall playoff picture for the Eastern Conference.
Well, I know they spanked Boston the other day. See, how does that work, though?
Right now the Charlotte
Boston goes in there and spanks the hell out of them, and then Cleveland goes and loses to Boston.
Well, right now, Wayne.
No, Charlotte beat the hell out of Boston. Then
Charlotte is in the 10th spot right now.
Charlotte what?
But didn't they get beat bad yesterday or something like that?
Who? Charlotte?
Yeah.
Charlotte got beat by Miami 108 to 100. No, 128 to 120. Friday night.
Right.
They play Phoenix tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a win.
Charlotte
Houston, San Antonio's on NBC.
Charlotte is currently on the bubble. They're in the 10th position.
Yeah, but 7th place is Orlando, and they're only 2 games ahead of Charlotte in that division.
Orlando's in 6th. Miami's in 7th.
Miami's in 7th. But
Right.
Orlando, the separation between Orlando and Charlotte, I think it's like 2.5, 3
It's
games
3
right
games.
now.
It's 3 games.
3 games. Yep.
Yes.
So that whole division is all pretty much scrunched together, except for the Washington, whoever you want to call them, because they're not Wizards. I can tell you that.
The Wizards are 29 games behind first place in that division.
They're just the Wiz right now.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Breaking news: the Wizards aren't making any playoffs for the next 20 years.
Yeah. You go.
Well, not with Trae Young and Anthony Davis, because even though they're on the roster, they're not playing. And if they do play, they'll get hurt.
Right.
That's 40. Yeah, 40% of the team gets injured half the time.
Yeah. And Ken, what's up with your Mavericks? 28 games behind first place. Are you kidding me?
Well, shit, they got nobody on their team.
Everybody's hurt. Everybody's hurt,
Including the rookie.
including the rookie. He finally came back last night, but it was to no avail. I mean, they still got blown out by Boston.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you got to look at it from this standpoint. Okay, Cooper Flag, he got hurt. Kyrie Irving's not coming back this year because there's no need for him to come back. But I mean, those are legitimate injuries, ACLs, ankles, whatever. But come on, Anthony Davis, a sprained eyebrow.
Right.
Man, man, you know what I'm saying?
He's got a hangnail on his pinky finger, Wayne. I mean, come on.
They were actually proactive in trying to improve the team, and they got rid of Anthony Davis.
You know what that means, don't you?
Something they're forward thinking at least.
I mean, you know what that means, right? We sent Luka to the Lakers for Anthony Davis. Now we've gotten rid of Davis, so we sent Luka to the Lakers for nothing. So,
for free, basically.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
And
Yeah,
Atlanta's
we're playing for
playing a lot better since they got rid of Trae Young.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ice tray.
Ice Trae.
He's more like iced tray now.
He went to the Wizards, right, Wayne?
What was that?
Huh?
Trey went to the Wizards, right?
Yeah. He went to the Wizards as well as
Yeah.
Anthony Davis.
That's where all injured, failing basketball players go.
The graveyard.
They're like the 4077.
It's the NBA graveyard in Washington, D.C., guys. Okay.
4077 MASH unit.
There you go.
Where careers and lives come to end.
Hell, even Hawkeye couldn't save the Wizards at this point.
No. Nobody can save the Wizards, dude.
So you've been in the league about 8 years and you hurt? We're going to ship you to the Wizards, baby. We're going to ship you to the Wizards.
What's until ain't coming out of that locker room?
That's why folks are trying not to get injured these
Neither
days.
Delvin
They
Hayes.
line up on the Wizards.
Well, guys, I mean, it's a great time of year because we're about to see March Madness go through. The tournament is coming up. Selection Sunday is actually next weekend for the tournament. Also next week is the Players Championship in golf. I know not everybody likes golf, but it is what it is. And what else is going on? Well, opening day with Major League Baseball is a couple of weeks away. I'm not, so that'll be good as well.
In the Masters.
And then the Masters next month, and then the draft. So the next 6 weeks on the calendar is going to be full with great shit. I'm just saying.
Hey, I got something to ask you, Scott. Well, everybody on the panel. But the other day I was flipping channels, and I got to ESPN, and I noticed the TGL, the little golf system that they have, conference, whatever you want to call it. Dude, I started, golf league, the golf league.
Top golf.
Dude, I started watching it. I'm hooked on that, dude.
The virtual golf.
Yeah, the virtual golf. The TGL.
Yeah.
Top golf league. The top golf league.
Top golf league. Yeah. I'm hooked on that. I started watching. I was like, yeah, whatever. And then I got into it. I sat there and watched like 2 or 3 matches in a row.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
good stuff, man.
Somebody
It
had a hole-in-one on that.
There was
the
a
other
couple
day.
of hole-in-ones. Yes.
Yeah, Jupiter needed that hole-in-one to
Ultra
beat,
5-4, baby. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Wayne.
Yeah, Jupiter got a hole-in-one to beat Bay Golf Club
Bay
Yes.
Hill.
to get to the playoffs.
Yes.
And I
Yeah,
watched.
I mean-
I was like, "Wow, that's crazy." I'm
I
like
mean,
totally hooked on
basically-
TGL.
Basically, Wayne, that is a league where the normal duffer can relate because it's a simulator.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not even a duffer, so
Well, you don't play golf at all, Wayne, right?
The one and only time I ever went to play golf, I was on the tee, and I swung, and I missed the ball completely and hit myself in the ankle, and I said, "I'm done." I hit myself in the ankle. I said, "I'm done."
Well,
It's a wrap.
I haven't played in over a decade. I mean, I still got clubs, but finances and health reasons, I have not been able to play for over a decade. But I do miss it.
I broke 100 playing putt-putt once. So.
There you go. All right, good job, Ken. But I do
Almost
miss
broke a
playing.
window, too.
I think I
I
broke
mean-
the windmill in one.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, Wayne, I hope
the
you were
18
watching
hole windmill?
TGL yesterday instead of that North Carolina Durham game.
Let's put it this way: with Caleb Wilson breaking his thumb on Thursday in practice or Friday,
Here comes
whatever.
the excuses. Here it comes.
No excuses. I said, you know what? If they lose, even if they lose by 20 points, it's still 1-1 as far as the series goes for the season. And the line was 17.5. And I was like, just don't lose by 18, baby. Just don't lose by 18. And they were down by 3 in the second half until the offense decided they want to come down and turn the ball over 5 times in a row. And then that other team just took it and ran.
We'll call him Durham.
No, I won't even call them that. What was that?
Are they still number one?
Unfortunately.
Yes, I mean they got.
They were
they didn't just get
17
beat,
and a half
Wayne.
point favorites and lost
They got
won by
spanked.
17.
No, 76-61. They were
15 points,
17 and a half,
baby.
Oh,
17 and a half point favorites. So if I'd have taken Carolina in the points, I still would have made some money.
Yeah.
I mean, North Carolina right now is ranked number 17 in the country. Durham is ranked number 1 in the country. So
Well, it just means it'd be the harder they fall when the NCAA tournament comes around. And that'll bring me more joy than anything else.
I love your optimism, Wayne. I love it.
I'm thoroughly optimistic. Now, Carolina, without Caleb Wilson, they might get to the second weekend, maybe even the third. Who knows? Maybe in the Final Four, surprise everybody. But as long as Puke goes down, I don't care.
I don't know about Puke going down.
I'll tell you what, though, I've had a busted thumb before. You don't know how dependent you are on your thumb until it hurts.
I think Puke is intended to go up, not down. Yeah.
No, I want them
Puke
to
is
be crushed like
intended
they
to go
were
out.
a few years ago when Carolina beat them in the Final Four.
Okay.
And the rat, Mike Krzyzewski, had to walk off the court for the final
To be
time.
honest, Wayne, I think Arizona, UConn, and Florida are all better than Durham.
Oh, I believe Arizona. UConn, they got a crazy person as a coach. So this dude, man, he got a loose screw, man. People in the insane asylum look at him and go,
You see him
man.
going off on the ref last night?
Yes.
I watched it live. I go,
I didn't see it
uh-oh.
live, but I saw the highlight. And
Oh,
yeah,
I saw it live. He swears something down. He didn't touch the ref, but
Well,
sure
the
does look
tape
like he
tends to
did.
differ with him, Wayne or Ken. The tape tends to differ because he did bump
Yeah.
the referee.
I think he did.
Yeah, when crazy people
You
look at you and go,
didn't.
man, you're a fry short of a Happy Meal. There's an issue at that point.
He's the second coming of Bobby Knight.
Rest his soul.
Yeah.
Anyway, gentlemen, Ron, before we get out of here, anything else you want to add to this conversation before we get out of here? Are you okay?
No, I think for this first time back in a long time, I think it's good. Yeah, you already mentioned that the Tampa Bay Lightning have come back from 4-2 down to be 5-4 up.
Correct.
2 goals from Kucherov help for sure.
Cooch.
But 20 games out, about 4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks until the regular season is done in the NHL. So from here on out, every game is pretty monumental for sure as far as the standings go.
Yep.
Teams trying to chase a wild card spot or better have to win. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yep. Elliot, Ken, Wayne, anything else you guys want to talk about before we get out of here?
Detroit Red Wings up over New Jersey 2-0 in the second period.
Okay, nobody cares.
Dallas and Chicago going to overtime.
I'm dealing with another house inspection this week.
When are you getting into the new house, Elliot?
That last house, not only did we have to retract because it turned out that in order to get that house, the essentials, I mean, the things that needed to be done, the owner needed to drop 50 grand.
No shit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And since we knew he wasn't going to do that, we pulled the offer.
Did you pull a bit, put it a bit on another one?
We have an offer on another one.
Okay.
Thursday's the inspection for that one.
Right.
Fingers crossed.
Okay.
We'll see what happens,
Okay.
but we're working on it.
Well, I'm very glad you did your due diligence on the one that you dropped. So it's good.
God. And you know what's funny is that as soon as we dropped it, they took it off the market.
Because it needs work. That's
It sounds like it needs quite a bit of work.
Well, yeah, and especially now that this real estate agent knows, because they know the reports came back.
Yep.
50 grand at least.
Another goal by the Lightning. 6-4, baby. Yes.
Okay.
Well, if Tampa Bay's going to win, I just need Buffalo to fall apart. I just need Buffalo
Goal
to
for
fall
the Dallas
apart.
Stars as well. They win it in
The
overtime.
Sabres are falling apart
Stars
just
win
like the
overtime,
Buffalo
yes.
Bills.
Going back to the 1980s.
The Sabres are falling apart just like the Bills did this past season. So that's all good.
They fall apart every season.
Right.
But hey, they got DJ Moore, so maybe they'll
That was a good trade too for going from Chicago to Buffalo. It's a good trade too.
It made John happy.
They certainly did.
Sounds like they got a true number one.
Finally.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hey, Stephon Diggs is a free agent.
Real history of the winning goal.
Can you imagine if Josh and Diggs got reread? No, it's not going to happen. The Bills
Diggs
aren't
on
going
one
to
side, Moore on the other, and Shakir. Man,
It's a lot.
that would be dangerous with Knox and the other guy.
Yeah, well, I think Diggs is past his prime. I don't think he's as good as he used to be. I mean, he's a cancer. Oh, now it's 5. Oh, now it's 6-5. Buffalo just scored. Okay, he's getting interesting. Anyway,
a lot of defense in that one.
yeah, none whatsoever.
The teams pull their goalie or something. Or what?
What they playing? 2-on-2?
Yeah. Well, the sad part is that Bassey is not in net tonight. It's his backup. So Vasilevsky's not in goal. So anyway, guys, I appreciate your patience with me at the start of the show about my friend Bridget. My prayers go out to her. Hope she's doing well. For those watching the show, please, if you can, donate to her or GoFundMe so she can bury her husband. And I want to thank Ron for being here tonight. Thank you, Ron, for showing up. I appreciate you. Good, really good hockey talk tonight. On behalf of my co-hosts, Ken Costello, Wayne, the Professor Lynch, and EB Slim, the producer. I am the Sports Nerd, and we shall reach. Now, hang on before I sign off. Gentlemen, welcome to the show. Scooter B is back.
Are you serious?
Scooter! Brian Cullen in the house.
What's going on, Brian?
Brian?
Howdy do. Is the microphone working?
Yes, it is, sir.
Yes, it is.
Right on.
Dude. You're
Yeah.
lucky to be here. We were just about to sign off. I'm glad.
No, they had a long problem line at Pizza Hut, and
Oh, good Lord.
I had an hour and a half drive home after playing 18 holes of disc golf.
Yes,
this
a professional
afternoon, so-
disc golfer in the house, by the way, gentlemen.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm definitely an amateur. No, I am not professional.
You skinny ass motherfucker. Anyway,
Them too.
Howdy do.
What's
Good
up,
to-
man?
Man, I'm so glad I made it before you guys signed off. Thank you all for letting me come.
Brian,
Absolutely.
you've always got a seat at this table, brother. Always.
We love to see new blood.
Yeah,
I
show
just
early
want
next
to
time we
say,
can talk.
Brian, you
I'm
may
the
not
old
know,
blood. What the hell?
you
are
may
talking
not know
about?
a couple of the people on the panel. Ken Koslow. I've known Ken since for 25 years.
I've watched quite a few different episodes with
Yes.
Ken, and like I said, his NHL expertise.
No. Ken
No,
is
that's not.
basically he's a former sports writer. 40 years as a sports writer in the Dallas area.
No, it's Ron Gallo with
Yes,
the NHL.
Ron Gallo's the NFL
That's
guy.
right. My bad.
Yeah. Ron Gallo's the
My bad.
hockey guy. Yes.
Yeah.
Ken is a 40-year sports writer in the Dallas area. He's covered the Cowboys, the Rangers, and the Mavericks for most of his career. He is a Red Sox fan. I can never figure that
Oh,
shit
what?
out as to why.
Yeah. Why?
Okay.
You'll,
And
you'll read some of the stuff on
just
the
to
Rangers,
add
you'll
just
know.
to add injury to that, Brian, he is also a Michigan fan.
Oh no. No.
Oh yeah,
Brian is
I
at
know.
Ohio State, just like me, Kenny. I just want to let you know
Big
that.
10 champions in basketball. Boy, 4
You
games.
said he's
Well, as far as basketball is concerned, Brian's Kentucky. He's not Ohio State in basketball.
I'm Kentucky, but rooting for Tennessee too. I've gone more Tennessee since I've been here now. But
And also a part of our team back in the day is Wayne Lynch. He is located in the suburbs of Los Angeles. He is a Braves fan. He is a Niners fan. He is a UNC college basketball fan.
And Detroit Red Wings.
And Detroit Red Wings. Brian loves the Red Wings as well. He's
Yeah.
a Red Wings fan.
you
yeah.
go, Wayne. Nice to meet you, Wayne.
I'm glad we agree on something, because as soon as you said Kentucky and Tennessee, I was starting to hate you.
most people do.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yes.
Where
Scooter's
are
been
you
part of.
located?
Scooter has been. He's been a staple on this show prior to Wayne and Ken coming on as regulars.
Do I know this guy?
This goes back.
Come
This
on,
goes back
Elliot.
to
You know this guy. Come on, Elliot. Get the hell out of here.
Elliot. Come on, brother. You look so good, my man.
Yes, he does.
You look I have not seen you in a long time, and you look great, brother.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
for real. I'm happy for you.
80 pounds. 80 pounds lighter.
Damn, man. I'm still the 80 pound. I wanted your 80 pounds, but I just never got it.
Yeah, you're right. You need to build. You need to add 80 pounds to your weight, Brian.
Hey, blame it on the post
Dude,
office.
I've
I
been
sent
the
it to
same
you.
weight for years. Come on, it's not like I'm going up and down.
Don't tell me your problems. You're as skinny as motherfucker as I ever seen.
I got
Don't
80
hate
pounds I can let you have.
Yeah,
Don't-
exactly. There you go.
Hey, blame it on the post office. I sent you my 80, and
Don't hate the metabolism, bro. I told you.
I know. Brian, how's Lynn doing?
Lynn's doing great. How are you doing, Lynn? I'm fine.
And in case the guys don't know, they did get married a year or two ago. So
Oh, congratulations.
on that.
Put the ring on it.
Well, it's about damn time, Brian. The guys.
Well,
been
we were only
together
together 12 years, 13
I
years.
know
before we were
exactly,
married, yeah.
right? Yeah. It took you 10 years to get the damn ring on.
Oh.
that's okay, man.
And she turns 60 next Sunday.
I turned 60 in September. Thank you very much.
That's all right. Crystal and
Sunday.
I have been together 26 years, and she still don't have a ring. So.
All about that ring. We did it.
Doesn't make you love any less.
Calling
any less
out
special,
birthdays
all
and
right.
stuff like that. I'll be 62 on March 25th. So there you
Yes, sir. Congratulations to you, sir.
And I'll be 65 July 22nd.
And Brian is the youngster amongst us. He's only 53. So
Yeah, I'm just 53.
He's still a kid, but that's all right. We still love him.
You said you dated for how long? 12 years?
Well, we've known each other since 07. And we watched each other go in and out of a couple different relationships and stuff. That went bad on both ends, and we just watched each other. And we were just really close friends. And in 2012, we just were like, "Fuck it! Why don't we just do this? Let's make a run of this." And I had a crush on her forever.
We do this better together than we do apart, right?
Yeah. And so I was like, let's do this. And you know what, dude? Like 3 weeks later, she drove up to Fort Wayne, Indiana, picked me up. I packed all my shit at a little tiny Nissan Sentra, and I moved down to Tennessee, down here in Paris, Tennessee, and I have not looked back once.
She's been good for you, Brian. She really
dude,
has.
She's been the best thing ever to step into my life. You're damn right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, after 12 years of dating or whatever it was before you got married, I'm glad to see you paced yourself.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did kind of like, I checked up. And it's like
you married up.
Yeah, I married up. Yeah, so like when you marry up, you gotta pace yourself.
I just want to, just to give you guys a background. Also, Brian and Lynn are both so very much involved in rescue animals, dogs, cats, whatever. They're very involved in their neighborhood with the local. I want to say SPCA. Is that right, Brian?
No, the local animal shelters.
Okay.
We support the Benton County Animal Shelter, which is where we got both of our 2 dogs.
Right.
They're both rescues. Excuse me. We have mini cats. Lynn does. She gets like the vouchers from different county humane societies around the area.
Right.
And like when we see a stray or something like that, we'll go take them and use that voucher to get them spayed or neutered.
I mean, they feed many feral cats that don't live in the house. They come by and then
way too many.
Yeah, way too many.
Way too many, man. Dude, if you knew how many cats were living in the house right now, you'd flip.
I don't want to know, Brian, but I know you're taking good care of them, so it's all.
I will say it is plus 10.
Plus 10. Wow.
Yeah.
And the dogs don't mind all the cats around?
They didn't have a choice.
Hey, the dogs ain't stupid.
Lynn wanted what she wanted, and Lynn made sure they did not have a choice.
And you did not argue with her as a good person, as a good husband should be.
Dude, I know where my bread's buttered. Hell no.
and them dogs know when they're outnumbered.
That's right. That's right, man. Yeah, they do.
Too funny.
And then so basically we have 2 65-pound lap dogs and like a bunch of cats.
Nothing wrong with that, brother. You're an animal lover, and God bless you guys for what you do for animals. God bless you. Brian, it's good to have you back on the show after a multi-year absence.
Oh my God.
It's been what, 5 years, 4 years?
It's been a while. Yes.
It's been a long time.
Because we did it for almost 3 or 4 years.
Yes, we did. Yes,
together.
we did.
And
we
did it for a little bit even before Big E.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, before me.
With Arnie and Bob and I.
Yeah, how is Bob doing?
I have not seen or heard from him in a long time. He did email me or message me a while back. He says he's doing fine. My thoughts are that he has separated himself from everybody who was connected to Rhonda.
Gotcha.
You know, Rhonda passed away.
Yeah.
Okay?
No, I know.
I think
he's rough.
I think he is distancing everybody that was friends with him and Rhonda, just so he can forget Rhonda.
And
that's sad, but that is what it is.
The mind and body's got to do what it's got to do.
Exactly. That's his choice, and I respect it. But
yeah, those days, those were classic, dude.
Yes. Ron,
those were fucking.
Ron has shared his screen. Let me take a look at what's Ron's doing here. Hang on a second.
Uh-oh.
What are you sharing here? Kucherov. What? And Braden Point. What are you doing here, Ron?
He's showing you 7-5.
7th goal. Since the midway mark in the second period, the Tampa Bay Lightning have outscored the Buffalo Sabres 5-1.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Is that hockey or a baseball game?
I'm kind of mixed right now. Like I've been watching a lot of Red Wings.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry.
Well, I was trying to last night, except yesterday or Friday.
Friday.
But they had it on NHL Net rather than ESPN Plus, and I was like,
right.
Yeah, I couldn't see it. I couldn't see the game on Friday as well.
Yeah,
NHL Net. Yeah,
I was a little pissed off about that, but that's fine. They're doing all right. They're going to make the playoffs.
They're only 5 points behind the Lightning, so it's all good.
Well, after they win tonight, they'll be back in third place because they'll jump Montreal.
Yep.
Much
to the chagrin of Ron, because Ron is a Canadian fan, in case you didn't know.
I'm waiting for opening day, baby.
Oh, here we go. He's a Cubs fan, guys. Lucky Brian for being a Cubs fan.
Go Cubs, go!
I've hated him since 2016. Thank you very much, Brian.
Pardon you? What?
I said I've hated you since 2016, but thank you very much.
But we've only known each other since 13.
All right. So before we get out of here, Brian, the Sunday shows are at 7:30. I don't know what you do on Sundays.
But see, we normally don't have a tournament on Sunday, but we had a bunch of storms roll through West Tennessee and Central Tennessee yesterday. And the tournament was originally scheduled for yesterday.
Okay.
And I knew it was, and I was like, I'm not going to play that. I know that I see what the weather's doing. I'm not going to play that tournament. And he moved it to today, and I was like, oh. And then I was like, how am I going to wing that with Lynn?
Right.
She already knows I didn't want to or wasn't going to play it because of that. And now I'm kind of asking because it was a $25 entry fee. Right.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
These aren't free tournaments. I help run the Paris League here in town.
It's 7-6 now. We're on
and we play every Sunday, but we have two courses here in Paris, and we play at Eiffel or we play at McNeil, and we alternate every other week.
Gotcha.
And we have alternate basket locations, so we switch those up every other week as well.
Okay.
So today, the tournament. So my buddy called me up yesterday, and he's like, "I'm teeing off at 2:00 tomorrow. What time are you teeing off?" And I'm like, I didn't know he moved it. And he's like, well, what time are you teeing off? And I'm like, I probably not. He's like, what time are you teeing off? And I'm like, oh, the fucking peer pressure's a bitch, man. I'm like, okay, I'll tee off at 2 with you.
Yeah.
And so this place is down in Lexington or outside of Lexington, Tennessee. And it's about an hour and almost an hour and a half from me.
Yep.
And it's 47 floors of elevation up and down.
Wow.
Hiking through the woods.
Ouch.
With a 40-pound backpack on your back.
I would not survive. I'd be dead.
And
okay.
Today was just a 1-round tournament. We do one later in the fall that's a 2-round tournament out there when it's hot as fuck. So pardon my language.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but I help run the Paris League. This is my first year helping running that.
All right.
I've been part of that league for 3 years now, and I'll be running that on Sundays. So, but I do. So, all right, you said 7:00, right?
7:30.
7:30.
Yes.
Which is 6:30. Yeah, I know. Which is 6:30.
If you're in the Central Time Zone, it's 6:30 your time.
Of course, I'm in the Central Time Zone. Okay. You know this, man.
I know that.
I want to ask you: is Paris between Memphis and Nashville?
It is. It's about split, but we're on the north side. Okay. So I'm actually like a half hour, 40 minutes from Murray, Kentucky.
Okay.
And so but I'm still. It's almost the same time to go to Nashville versus going to Memphis.
Okay.
For anything. But
Okay.
it's a great location, and we have some of the best barbecue in the world.
Oh, good Lord.
Good.
Hey, I might be making it to Tennessee here in the near future. Well, no, because they have a 49ers chapter out there as well.
Where's that at?
I'm sorry?
Where's that at?
I'm not sure where it's at. I'm just saying I know that because I belong to a chapter of 49er fans here in Tucson, Arizona,
Okay.
and we're called the Old Pueblo Faithfuls. And they have chapters all through like Phoenix.
Wait, you're in Tucson now?
Yeah, I've been here for almost 2 years now.
Yeah, he left Florida.
Shit.
He moved to Tucson. Yeah.
Yeah, you were in Florida last time I talked. I did not know that.
He moved to Tucson to be closer to his kid and his mom. So that's where he moved out there.
Is the air better too?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
and the
Oh, yeah.
humidity's non-existent.
Oh,
And
yeah.
for, and
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
record, guys, he is
Yes,
Brian is also a Steelers fan.
That's okay.
Hmm.
I'm sure he was happy when they got Mike McCarthy.
I actually really was.
You want Aaron Rodgers back for another year?
I do not. I do not. No.
Well, now that Baltimore got Max Crosby, Rodgers may not come back.
No. I don't know what we're doing at quarterback this year, but it I hope it ain't Rodgers. No. It one and done.
You could always fall back to Mason Rudolph here, Brian.
You know what? Mason and DK could actually kick off. Who knows? But I don't know if we're gonna keep DK.
Yep.
Wow.
I don't know what they're gonna do. I have no idea what Art Rooney II is doing to our organization. I'm not.
That's all right.
happy.
Art Rooney doesn't know either, but that's okay.
Who the hell is
Man,
Art Rooney?
no
He is
universe.
Jerry Jones.
Damn, this is so cool. I love being on with you guys.
Well,
You know what?
then,
We've
Oh, my
never
goodness.
left, Brian.
make a habit of it.
We've always had an open spot for you for since you've been on, but you know what?
Dude, your seat's been warm since the day you left.
Exactly.
I apologize for leaving the way I did and being completely not in the moment and not present and just being completely out of pocket and not available. And that's on me. I
That's
checked
life.
out. I checked out, dude. I really did. I
Brian,
checked out.
this is must see podcasts. I'm just saying.
Well, I know.
See,
I see what you guys have done, man. I know.
So
I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it.
we
man.
need
This-
you back, Brian, full
God,
time.
this is so fun.
You're always
I,
welcome.
I just love bullshitting. I mean, I can talk
Exactly
sports
what we do.
and
That's pretty
bullshit
much all we do.
We
I
don't
can
have
talk
a script
sports
here,
and bullshit.
Brian.
Sports
We
and
don't have a
bullshit all
script.
day,
We
dude.
talk about whatever the hell we want to, and whatever comes up, man. That's the way it's always.
Sports,
No, we
sports
really-
and bullshit all day. I can do
There's
it.
no rundown. There's no script. There's no plan. We just come in here and start talking. That's all we do.
You said sports and BS, and not necessarily in that order.
Correct.
No. I mean, I had to
Another
readjust
thing.
my headset. My
good
microphone.
Lord.
This thing, dude, was covered in a layer of dust.
Well, that's because you haven't used it in freaking
know.
5 years. But that's all
I
right.
know. I've gotten friends that have asked me. They're like, "Hey, when are you gonna throw another one of them Saturday night DJ sets out of the blue?" And I'm like, "Shit, I forgot about doing those."
You were doing,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, you were doing DJ stuff when you were on the show 5 years ago. So I mean, come on. It can't all be about disc golf, Brian.
Dude, I play about 4 days a week. Yeah.
Are you making money doing it?
No,
Then what are you doing it for?
because I like to drink beer and smoke a little bud.
Oh, they just Baltimore.
I mean,
just cut it up.
that's
Buffalo
that's
just cut it
why. It keeps me out of trouble. It focuses me. It helps me not be like a barfly. It keeps me out of trouble, and I can just hang out with my friends and just
Right.
throw some frisbees. You know.
Ron, this is a baseball game going on a hockey rink. You know what I'm saying?
It's terrible.
7-7. It's tied.
I know.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to overtime with this game.
This has been back and forth the whole time, and it's been freaking amazing.
How did we do last night? I didn't see what the finish was last night in the American game.
Which
They
one?
won 9-1.
Oh, World Baseball Classic. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
They won
American
9-1.
won 9-1.
9-1.
9-1.
Yeah.
All
They
right.
scored
It was
all
Great
9
Britain.
runs in the last
You know,
5
Hey,
innings.
Brian, while you were gone,
Yes, sir.
We picked up some sponsors.
Have you
Dude
now?
wipes.
Yeah, you see Dude Wipes?
Oh, well, yeah. Okay. You know.
We got gummies.
Hey, I'm all about the gummies. I'll be down with the gummies.
I
It
just
just so happens. that
Oh,
Dude
and
Wipes
I'm
is
working
also-
on getting my teeth later this summer. I
Hey,
like your
Brian,
teeth, Elliot.
Dude
They look
Wipes
great.
also happen to be
hey.
one of the sponsors of the Cleveland Browns, which you can imagine is even better.
Dude
I'm
Wipes.
not the only one that loves my teeth. Everywhere I go, people are like, oh,
No, your teeth look great, dude.
you
They
need
look
some
great.
sunglasses?
I'm ready to get mine. I'm ready to get mine this summer.
And then I
Good
got
for you.
Hopefully.
Good
then
for
I
you,
got this
Brian.
big bar. This
Oh, I know all about the bar. I know all about that.
this thing, you see the squares?
Yeah.
100 milligrams in each one.
I know. I know.
That
Yeah,
shit is hooking
some
my
friends
ass.
of mine locally in the last few years have introduced me to microdosing a little bit.
You don't have to tell Brian about THC.
some
He knows
silly
all about
side
THC.
and yeah, you know, I and when it comes to THC, I've been doing that shit since I was 13. So
There
whatever.
you go. There you go. So yeah. All right, fellas. Brian,
I was on
thanks
the
for
show
coming
where
on.
the guy was growing a freaking plant.
There you go.
Remember that?
Oh yeah,
Um,
we all knew that dude.
Sports World Radio. Sports World Radio.
Yep. Scooter, let me tell you, we've missed you. We're glad you're back. Thank you very much for coming in tonight. We appreciate it. Give our best to Lynn and the cats. Lynn, I love you. I miss you. Anyway,
Lynn, Scott loves you. She's
um,
back doing something.
okay, but we're
Was it
gonna
a
sign
golf
out. We're gonna sign out for the night. Again, thanks to my co-host Ken Costo, Wayne Lynch, the professor, AB Slim, the producer, Elliot Lamba, and of course our hockey expert, Mr. Ron Gallo. Thanks for being here tonight, Ron. We love you. And again, thanks to Scooter B for being here.
See you guys back next week for sure.
We'll be back next Sunday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's always good to who did we lose? We lost Ken.
Ken
Yeah.
just said, okay, I'm leaving.
Ken's like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Spot Costello.
But we will be back next
What the
Sunday.
hell?
Not
I'm gonna love talking with Wayne, man. He's gonna be my dude, man.
Hey, it's not Spot Costello.
Anyway, we will be back again next Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. That would be 6:30 Central time, Brian.
And I'll be on Pacific time and remember it.
You know what, Elliot? You didn't do daylight savings, so we know what
I
time you're
thought
at.
I would get back.
Hey.
I thought I would get back sooner. I really
I don't
did.
have
It's a
to change
long-ass drive,
I don't
man.
have to change the clock, so that changing clock shit kind of passes me by unless someone
Arizona just said nope.
Not gonna do it.
Nope.
nope.
But again, thanks guys for being here. We'll be back again next Sunday. Thanks everyone for watching. We're out. Elliot, play the outro if you got it already.
Thank you once again, Nerd Nation, for spending part, if not all of your
8-7.
here for this latest episode of the Sports Nerd Show. Please keep in mind that we do this on a regular basis every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday night. And since each night's start time is
That's
different,
Sunday night.
please
No,
check out our
Tuesday and
SNN
Thursday.
group page on Facebook for the correct times. So until the next time we come together, Nerd Nation, on behalf of the Sports Nerd and his co-hosts, Ken Costello, John Olson, Wayne Lynch, and me, Big E, may your lives be filled with all the best sports action anyone human can handle, as well as all the joy it can possibly bring you. And with all that said, good night, Nerd Nation, as the time has come to say we are out.